Hey guys, Alicia from the Soap Palace here. This is take 2. I started my first video and my dog started barking so loud. It was crazy. There was a dog in our front yard and they started going nuts. I might put it at the end of this as a little blooper. You can hear my little guinea pig dog. Anyway, this is Pretty Peas and I'm going to cut it for you. I made some marks to show where I need to cut it. This will make 12 bars. So I'll just pull it up here and you can take a peek. And then when I pulled off my saran wrap off my mold this morning, I saw that some of my peas and beans, they were glistening a little bit. I think some of the glycerin came to the surface of them from the melt and pour. But I don't think it's a big deal, and they have glitter on them. It's really pretty, so I'm not worried about it. So I will get to cutting here. Hoping I don't mess up the cuts. Okay, in this batch I did a water discount in, and I can already feel the difference when I'm cutting through. I'm also curious to see what it looks like on the inside there. So I'm just going to cut my rows here and then I'll flip it around. This also has been sitting since Saturday. Well, not sitting, but I made it Saturday night. And then I had to work and I had school today, so I would usually probably have been impatient by now and cut it already. Might not be as hard, but it's still okay. I'll just flip it around here. Okay. All right. Those are cut. So I'll set some of these off to the side and oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. I like that. Okay. I'll cut the middle one first, I suppose. Okay. Or actually, I really should cut one of the end ones so that way I have a that way I know how big to cut these ones. And I keep pressing on my beans and they want to break off or do something else. So, okay, end piece. So all this little purple stuff here on the edge, I'm gonna just take off. Sugar bits stuck to my fingers. Okay. So I hope everybody had a good April Fool's Day yesterday. Hope nobody got tricked too bad. And Easter is right around the corner. I'm just gonna slice through this bean a little bit. So yeah, Easter's right around the corner on Sunday. Can't believe it. It's like this year's flying by already. Which is good because it means that I get close to graduation, but bad because the older you get, the faster time flies. Okay. Just clean it up a little bit. Look how it sticks to my knife. All right. These are nice. I am liking them. Let's clean it up on the sides here a little bit so I can show you a bar, what it looks like. I like the inside a lot. I'm gonna clean up the edge around here. I might actually take my peeler and do the edges on the backs and such, but for right now this will do. Okay, so this little bean got chopped off a little bit. You can see the edge, but I think I have a success. So this bar is like this. I know it's kind of strange to have the top of the bar decorated, but so it would be like so. I think it's kind of neat. I'm liking it. I'll show you another one. This one has a whole bean on it. Some little peas in the back. And I still have to clean up the sides on this one. This one had, that was the outer side. This is the cut side. I have to clean that up, but I think it's rather cool. Little air bubbles, but if you watch the making of it, it's not a surprise because how kind of thick it was. Lots of nice glitter on there. And these ones. Okay. And on to the next ones. Clean off my knife. Smells really yummy. Like I said before, it doesn't quite smell like the Bath and Body Works sweet pea. It smells more floral to me, I think. Sweet pea from Bath and Body Works is pretty sweet, but this to me is more floral, and I am liking it. I am. Don't mind it at all. But it's not really overpowering, and I think that once it cures out a little bit, maybe it might become a little bit more of a sweet smell, but even if it doesn't, I like what it smells like now. So let me clean that one off. So you can see. Isn't that neat? I think it's really neat. But I am kind of biased, I think. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I love the peas on it. Couldn't be more pleased. Aha, no pun intended. Okay, maybe a little bit was. Okay, so for this piece, like I did with the last one, I'm going to peel off this purple on the edge from where it was overpiped there. And I didn't score this part because this was the centerpiece, so I will be measuring before I cut these. I'll score them a little bit. And come on, little purple, I know you want to come off. This one's really stuck on there. That's good. I mean, means my piping won't come off the rest of it, but holy smokes. There we go. Okay. Nice and sticky. All right. So these are 2¼ inches by 3½ by almost 1¼ So it's pretty average for a bar, and then you have the piping on top and the embeds and all that stuff. Okay. I know some people just like to eyeball, but I just can't do it. I just can't. Ooh, this one is gonna be tricky. This one doesn't like me. The beans. Thought I had them in the right places. Guess maybe I didn't. Well, I will cut these and see what I can do about that. My first time making a soap like this, where the whole top is decorated and not just like the upper part. But oh, a little piece of soapy there. Gotta clean it up, but I'm liking it. Okay, little bean, what can we do with you? I'll cut you. What can we do with you? Sorry, I'm talking to my soap like it's a person. Do you see my dilemma? My beans are too close together. Beans, beans, beans. Well, let's see. What do we got? Looks as though I'll have a weird bar. That's okay. Have to cut right here. That was poor planning, huh? Oh well. Okay. This one has a couple beans. This one's a chunky bar. Look. 2 beans and 3 peas. That's all right. Gives it a little bit of character, and you can see the bean cut through. It's a character bar. So I'll just clean this one up. Okay, so this is my character bar. It's the lonely one. That's pretty on the knife. I am liking this. It's springy. That's what it is. It's springy, and it does have a springy scent. And for being my first soap without a white base, I'm really liking it. So I am happy. Happy I am. line them all up here. You can take a look at all the beautiful, pretty peas. Be careful not to break any of them off. There they are. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you liked this, and maybe it's some inspiration for some of you, maybe not, but let me know what you think. I think it's pretty good. If any of you want any of them, my Etsy shop, I'm just kind of letting it wind down since I'm in school and everything's kind of crazy with work and all that. But if you do end up wanting any of them, just send me a message and then I can make you a reserved listing on my Etsy with your name and all that jazz. Okay? And then I'll probably do a lather video for my soaps so you can see what the lather's like, and I'll show you my soap shelf again just to show you what I still have. And if you want anything from my soap shelf and it's not on my Etsy, it's because, like I said, I'm just letting it wind down, so I can do the same thing, do reserved listing on there if you do want anything. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful week. Bye. Anyway, let's get to cutting. Should be really interesting. Oh, those are my dogs. Hilo, Chi-Chi, no.